As pastes go, this is a bit weird. It doesn't look like something that's ready to use at all. It looks like something you've got to mix with water or some other liquids to make it work, but it's actually soft. And all you've got to do is just squeeze it together and it's a paste. And then you can mould it round anything you want to mould it round. Everything we do is about you getting more fish on the bank and quicker. And we do that using micelle technology, which basically is in fish accelerant, which is in all of the things we make, all the baits we make. We've got this stuff called fish accelerant in. And fish accelerant's job is to disperse all the attractants that we use into the water column really, really quickly. Because if you think about it, other than seeing a bait, the only way a fish knows there's a bait there is through what it smells in the water and what it tastes in the water. And the only reason they hang on to a bait is if it tastes nice and feels nice. So what we've done here is we've taken the whole idea of a paste bait and powered it with fish accelerant and combined it with a group of attractants which we've called Monster. So this paste is full of Monster and fish accelerant to disperse all the attractants into the water. And you'll say, well, why is it in a powder form? Have I got to mix it with water or something? Can I get it right? Can I get it wrong? Because that's the usual problem with ground baits and powders and stuff. So this is just, well, we're quite clever at Fuka, and we make as much as we can absolutely ready to use. So it might look like a powder, but it's not. It's soft powder, and you can just squeeze it like that, and suddenly it's a paste. And if you throw that in water as it is, it will sink to the bottom and it will slowly break down, well, quite quickly really, half an hour, depends on how many other fish are there. If you squeeze it harder, like this, and mould it together a bit, it'll last hours, all the time giving off all the attractants courtesy of the fish accelerant. So it's giving off signals to the fish to come in so they can home in on your bait. I mean, particularly useful in the winter, but it's useful all the time, obviously. It's a fact that boilies exist so that they can't be nibbled away and you end up with nothing on your hook. The downside is that they don't give off as much attractants into the water as you would like. Enter into the equation this paste. I've taken some of these, a lot of you will be your favourite boilies, and I've wrapped one in this paste. You can see it gets a lot bigger. I'll pull it off so you can see. Look at that. That will definitely be very appetising to a carp. It's loaded with Monster attractants powered by our fish accelerant, which disperses all that attractant into the water. It's PVA friendly and ready to use. You just squeeze it together and you're away. Here is a piece of luncheon meat that I've put paste around. I'll take it off again so you can see. And there's a piece of luncheon meat. Take some of this paste, knead it together, and you can actually hook it direct. And unlike other pastes, you can stiff enough and stays on the hook enough for the hook point to be showing. And that's really important. This is how modern rigs work. They have the hook point showing. And you can do any size. That's a size 14 hook. Directly hooked. It will stay on, hook point showing. As soon as the fish touches that and you strike, you will hook it. Here's some of the paste wrapped round a match wafter. That's a size 14 hook. That's going to be a lot more appetizing to a fish. Once that's being picked up, it's not going to want to reject it, and they can do that really quickly. Because unlike that, it's actually nice and soft and giving off loads of food. Another thing about this is, apart from it being ready to use and really convenient and full of attractants and does the job, apart from all that, it stays fresh. There's no nasty chemicals in this. There's no horrible preservatives which the fish can taste. So they like it more. They don't want that bitter taste. This carp paste is soft and ready to use, but it doesn't go off. And it's got none of those nasty chemicals in which leave a bitter taste when you try them out or the fish eat them. And believe me, the fish don't like the bitter taste. That's why you get less bites on baits that have got preservatives in. Another great thing about this paste is it doesn't go off. It doesn't dry out and it doesn't go off. And that's a really useful thing. So you just use whatever you want. Put it back in the bag or a box and it still stays fresh for as long as you want. No preservatives in there, no nasty chemicals. It's all food quality stuff in there. How we do it is by something called active water control. Basically, any water that's available can go into things that we don't want to grow, like molds and bacteria and nasty tasting things like that. But we don't have any of those, and we don't put any preservatives in. We don't get the bitter taste. We don't have to put weirdly bitter tasting sweeteners in either. And the fish appreciate this because they know what they like and what they don't like. Another great thing about this paste is that it doesn't go off, and yet it's got none of that bitter taste that you get with preservatives, which the fish can taste, and they prefer not to have them in there. And they prefer not to have artificial sweeteners that have a bitter taste on the side as well, that you put in to try and disguise the bitterness of the preservatives. There's none of that in here. This is pure human food grade ingredients, but we've just been clever with something called available water. If you control the available water, another great thing about this paste is that it doesn't go off. So you use what you want and the rest of it, just cover it up, it'll last for months. And we don't use preservatives. We don't use them because they taste nasty to the fish, but it tastes nasty to us. We don't have to put artificial sweeteners in to try and disguise that bitterness. It's just natural food ingredients. And how we've made it so it stays fresh is not by putting those preservatives in, but by controlling the available water. That's something that's in the trade, the nutrition trade, is something called AW. If you Google it, AW, available water, you'll see a whole load of stuff. We've made it so there's no available water for the mold, for the microbes, for the bacteria that we don't want grown in there. So it stays fresh without chemicals. That's good. The whole purpose of me showing you these baits is to find out which ones we should be pushing forward with into the prototype stage and which of those we should go into production, because we can't make them all. So the way this works is you give me your feedback by giving us comments on here but mainly on the Fuka Facebook group, which is the Fuka Carpers. So go on there and find the appropriate post I put on there and comment on what you think about it. If enough of you are really keen on it, then they'll choose it out of all the ones we're doing pre-prototyping with to go into the prototypes. As simple as that. So let me know what you think. It's absolutely vital for us to develop these baits together, because that's what we're doing. That's why Fuka is revolutionising the bait world at the moment, because of you guys. You guys tell me what you want.
Well, David, another pre-prototype, just a glimpse to people, and that's this stuff down here. Now, let me ask you about this, because we've had some paste before, haven't we, that we've sort of prototyped a couple of years ago. But this is a little bit different, isn't it?
This has got the monster attractants in it.
So aim more at bigger carp.
So it's a carp one, carp paste. So only took me about I put it on the hook, and I got it on the drop instantly. And now I've got a koi carp coming around here because I've just put some of the powder out there.
Yeah.
And it's trying to get at it.
Oh, that's a lovely fish, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, right.
Oh, he turned round then.
You can show me what this is all about.
Oh, I'll unhook this. Now, I'm a carp angler, so
I've got the sling.
I use the special way of doing it. Not the match angler's way.
And why not?
And I'll tell you what, look, he wanted that one.
Didn't he? Scourge are required.
I think it's, apart from all the attractants work, and I think it's, the carp love it because it's new to them and they don't know it's danger. Oh, that's nice though, isn't it?
Gorgeous fish, isn't it? All the fishing have been in such good condition today, haven't they? Really nice.
Absolutely.
Good leave today. One of our regular haunts when it comes to testing. So David, let's have a tour of the paste.
Okie dokie.
There's one feeding on that bit you chucked in down there, look. That's crazy.
Well, as you can see, everything's a disaster wherever I am. But there you go. So this is the paste. It's got all the fish accelerant in it and all the rest of it. And I've only got a size 12 hook or 14 hook or something like that. So even though it's meant for wrapping around boilies and all the rest of it, I'm here on a pole to test loads of things out. And that's basically what I'm doing.
Perfect.
Bit of sensate on it, just
a bit of red dye.
I like putting it on the actual hook because I've seen carp and they touch or taste or something goes on with the metal of the hook. So I always put the thick sensate's better.
Got you.
For covering up that, I think. I don't know whether it works or not, but
doesn't do any harm, does it?
It certainly doesn't do any harm now.
Fishing about 6 metres out. And the main thing I'm noticing about that paste is it stayed on.
Oh yeah.
All the way out there it stayed on perfectly.
Let's see how long it takes. But the thing
is, right straight away.
Hmm?
It went on straight away, that.
Did it? I wasn't looking.
So the main things with this, then obviously it's not a paste as match anglers would.
No.
More of a specimen fishing.
No, you hook it. It stays on the hook. You hook it as if it was a piece of sweet corn.
Yeah.
If you're using it like this, it's not even intended to be used like this. This is just because I'm here and I'm pole fishing. But if you do, you make a little ball out of it, or a flat shape or sausage shape, and you hook it with the point showing, because that's how you hook things the best.
Yes.
It's not the same as the match paste, which is really soft. Fish inhales it, and with it goes the hook, and then you strike through it. It's a different thing altogether.
So is this product then? Is it a pre-prototype? This one? Is
it
one we're not sure if we're doing it yet? You want some feedback on it?
Yeah. So there'll be something on the Fuka Carpers Facebook group very shortly. I've done half the video.
Oh.
I've done half.
What? Oh yeah, look at that.
I've done half the video now and I've just got to edit it.
Catching on pace in February.
Well, you're catching them on the attractants and the fish accelerant. That's what they're going for. Yeah. The paste is a carrier, really.
Incredible fishing.
Terrible fishing.
Look at that.
So the idea of this paste is that you wrap it around your boilies, you wrap it around your lead. You can do what you want with it, really. But if you do want to use it like this, you can see that it actually works.
Absolutely.
And the whole idea of the prototype thing is to actually get people's opinions and find out whether what I think is right, and if it isn't, how can I change things to make it right for everybody?
Yeah.
So I know everything we do will catch fish, but is it in the right format, if you like? I mean, maybe nobody wants a paste.
Well,
who knows?
Look at that. Well, there we are. This stuff coming soon.
Well, the
pre-prototype.
Just remember, this is weird stuff. This is a powder, but you don't mix it with any liquids. It's already been pre-glugged and everything. It's PVA friendly if you ever wanted to use it in anything, and you just combine it like that, and suddenly you got a paste.
There you are. Pre-prototype coming your way very, very soon.
Yeah.